Welcome to This Week of Four Horsemen.
Hey, we can hear you now.
Oh, all right. This is ship's captain, Ron-Luc Picard. I'm ship's counselor, Ryan Troy. So, Captain Picard, what is This Week of Four Horsemen?
Did you ever see that episode of Star Trek where they got stuck in that time loop and they had to repeat the same thing?
I feel like I've seen it an infinite number of times.
Yes, it's a good one. Mm-hmm. Anyway, This Week at Four Horsemen is...
Not so good the second time.
it sucked the second time. This Week at Four Horsemen, we're going to talk about cool stuff that happened last week, cool stuff that's happening this week, special sales, a little bit of everything.
Yep, and we're going to start off this episode like we do each week with new comics.
Yes.
We have two great new titles this week. And what's the first one?
The first one we got is Iron Fist #1. If you have picked up the Netflix show, it is pretty awesome. I haven't had a chance to see it yet, but yeah, check out Iron Fist #1.
Yeah, it's solid.
Oh, it's terrible. It's the worst.
The second one is the final issue of Unworthy Thor. If you haven't read the previous issues, this is the story where Thor has lost the ability to wield Mjolnir and has to carve his path without the hammer. The last issue comes out tomorrow. If you haven't read any of the previous ones, maybe try to pick up the back issues or pre-order the trade paperback. I have heard nothing but good things about this series.
Yeah. And also wanted to kind of remind everybody that if you mention this week's show, you're going to get 20% off deck boxes, sleeves, dice, and playmats, and everybody just quit the stream. So
I feel like maybe we should place that at the end of the show.
Yeah, make them watch the whole thing. Yeah,
Alex,
probably a good idea.
Take a note.
Do that.
Note.
Write that down.
Next week.
Notes taken.
All right. We're good.
Next week, got to watch the whole thing.
Yeah. Awesome. And now we're going to bring on Civil War Trust Teacher of the Year, Phil Caskey, who's going to discuss his upcoming fundraisers with our partner in education, University High School. Yep. Philip.
Hello again.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm doing all right.
All right. Fantastic. Good to see you again.
Good. Yeah. So what exactly are your fundraisers raising money for?
Okay, so I'm teaching at University High School, and our American Civil War Studies classes are taking an experiential learning activity field trip to Gettysburg, the site of the famous and most largest battle ever fought in the Western Hemisphere. I'm a big proponent of making sure that our students of all backgrounds, of all socioeconomic statuses, can have the opportunity to experience these once-in-a-lifetime kind of trips. In the fall, we went to Antietam and Harper's Ferry. When we came back, we painted some toy soldiers up. We recreated those famous battles, and the students were the generals in what could have been different, kind of like armchair quarterbacking from a very historically geeky perspective, but they were completely immersed in it. So I was like, let's take this a next step further and let's go to Gettysburg and experience for an overnight field trip everything possible, and let's just immerse ourselves as we're wrapping up our studies concurrently in school. Let's fundraise a little bit. Let's get some kids. Let's get out and see this fantastic piece of American military history.
Some educators go the extra mile, but Phil Caskey goes the extra 100 miles. 120.
I had some fantastic teachers that bestowed this upon me, and this is a pay-it-forward opportunity for my students. That's how I look at it. We've done a really good job of fundraising now up to this point, and with Ron's backing here at the shop, we're very thankful for our partner in education with Four Horsemen Comics and Gaming. They've been very gracious to our students in our gaming club at school. And this just seemed like an appropriate place to see if they wanted to continue to help sponsor and get some of our students to Gettysburg.
Yes, and to do so, we are holding two fundraiser events this week. Phil, you want to tell us about the first one?
Certainly. I'm a big X-Wing player, as many of you know. This Saturday at noon here at the shop, we have an X-Wing event. $10 entry fee. Proceeds go to help to get the students to Gettysburg. So fly casual, bring some great lists. We're on the heels of Naboo Systems Open Championship that several of us went to this past weekend in Syracuse. Saw some great stuff. The playlists are wide open right now after the FAQ a couple weeks ago. So come on out, bring some great X-Wing lists, and we'll see you here at noon on Saturday.
And we are also going to include our standard and modern Friday Night Magic events in this fundraiser. Standard is at 6 o'clock this Friday. Modern is at 6:30. Both have a $5 entry fee. Every dollar that goes into the event will go to the fundraiser. And Ron has also pledged that the store will match any extra donations.
Ron did what?
You did.
I did.
And if you didn't,
it's
not going to happen now!
Hey, before Phil leaves, We have a picture of Phil dressed up as Benjamin Franklin. I don't
Cut
think
to it.
I don't
Cut
think
to
we
it.
don't have it right now, but we'll do it next week.
All right, well, yeah, next week for
Put it
sure.
on the Facebook page.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, we'll post it on Facebook. It's
Check it out there.
fantastic.
Instagram, Twitter. It'll be on all of them. Speaking of Magic events,
Yes.
we have a few more of those this week. Tomorrow we have our Four Horsemen game night, which is Proxy Legacy. It is not a Wizards Play Network sanctioned event, so you can use your play test cards. It's at 6:30, $10 entry.
Hot on the heels of that, Commander Night on Thursday. It's free to play. We start 5 to close.
Yep. And then Saturday we have our Grand Prix trial for GPT for Grand Prix Las Vegas. Las Vegas.
Sounds familiar.
Why'd you come back?
I vaguely remember Las
Why?
Vegas. I don't know. I remember somebody putting me on a plane.
You escaped.
He had a badge.
Why did you come back?
They made me.
Did you meet Zach Galifianakis?
I did not, but I did meet. What was that guy's name?
The blue
Alex.
one?
No, I met them too.
Which one?
Wayne Newton.
Did you really?
I swear.
You're telling me this live on
Yeah.
there that you met Wayne Newton.
I came up this escalator. I didn't know where I was going. I was lost. And I get to the top of the elevator, and Wayne Newton's there, and he goes, "Hey, buddy," gives me this smile, and I was like, "Hey, buddy." When he shakes my hand,
Did he try to take you back to his mansion like
He
you
did
were
not.
Clark Griswold's wife? Would you like to eat some pasta? I make a mean pasta with some butter. A little garlic, some butter.
It was great.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, so
I
that
digress.
Magic
that
Wayne.
thing. Yes.
Grand Prix trial Saturday standard format. It is at noon. $10 entry fee, cash prizes.
Yep. Lots of cash prizes. The Modern Masters
Drafts.
Drafts. Yes. Those are free draft. Grand prize is a
Read what's on the paper, Ron.
Bayou. What am I reading? Where am I at?
You're blue.
I'm blue. Oh, Modern Masters Draft. Sorry. Look, it's late. We have Modern Master Draft. If you missed the hype from this set, it is massive. We have sold a ton of boxes, had a ton of events. We have a whole series going on right now where if you play in a draft, and drafts are scheduled Friday at 10 p.m., Saturday at 6 p.m., Sunday at 1 p.m., $35 entry. We're going to take the top 8 winners of those 8 drafts.
The first 8 drafts. Yeah.
And they're going to get in a free event, right?
Right.
Free event, and the grand prize of that free event is a Bayou.
Yeah, is a free draft whenever that gets revised by you.
Yep.
Also, this Monday at 6:30, we have our monthly Monday Proxy Legacy event. It has a $15 entry fee. If we hit 10 players, first place will get a foil Wooded Foothills from Onslaught. So
Very nice.
And that's it for Magic this week. Moving on to HeroClix, which is tomorrow, Wednesday at 6:45. The guys are having their Suicide Squad Director's Cut event number 1. So it's the first one. You can come out for it. It's $5 to play.
Excellent. And also on Thursday, we have our regular X-Wing night. The guys come out, fly the best lists, and blow some stuff up.
Yep.
Love X-Wing.
Pokemon is this Friday night and Saturday. Friday night Pokemon has been exploding recently. I feel like they have at least 1 to 2 new players each week. Our TOs, Brian and Dane, have done a tremendous job catapulting that to one of our largest play communities. So if you have any interest, come out Friday nights or Saturdays afternoon. Learn to play. Have your kids learn how to play. It's a great time.
Yep. Also on Sunday coming up, we have a Dice Masters Modern event. Starts at 2 p.m. It's got a $3 entry. There was an event last Sunday, and they had a big crowd of people.
Did they?
Play. It was great.
I came in at the tail end of that and just kind of saw people leaving, which was great to see people out to play Dice Masters.
Yeah.
Also, our TO Truby Turner will have some loaner teams for any new players who want to come out and learn to play. He's excited to get even more players to come out.
Yep. International Tabletop Day is coming April 29th. It's coming fast and furious, and we have some really awesome stuff planned for this year. Still looking for some volunteers to run games. If you have any suggestions of games that you'd like to see ran, send them to us. We took the trip to Vegas, got a ton of really cool stuff that we're either going to give away as door prizes. Yes.
You didn't even invite me.
Hey, Tabletop Day is this April 29th. You should come out. It's going to be a thing.
Sure, because I'd love to do that more than to go to Las Vegas and meet Wayne Newton the top of an escalator.
He was amazing. He's so smooth.
Want to eat the pasta.
He
Just
was-
want to go to his house and eat pasta. I would divorce Clark like that. This Saturday, we also have our monthly tabletop day. It's the last Saturday of every month. We have open tables from open to close. Yep. You can bring your own games, use ours. Bring your own friends, use ours. Just come out and play.
Also, the theme for International Tabletop Day is how do board games change your life? So what we're asking players at this tabletop day to come out, or anytime between now and the actual event, we'd like to get some people on camera talking about how board games change their lives.
Also, this Saturday, we have Pathfinder Society, which is meeting up at 11:30. So if you're interested in joining one of their campaigns, come out this Saturday.
Yep. Telltale Tuesday will be back next week.
Next week.
There
was an organizational snafu, if you can believe it. So we will not be playing video games tonight.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yes. Blame me on this one. I got this.
You can check out our previous episodes on the backlog from Twitch and YouTube.
Thor's going down.
Thor is not going down.
Thor out.
How are you not in love with that little girl?
She's going down. She is going to be.
I swear you have
my shield.
A black heart made of black ice. Like Superman could live in your heart. It's terrible.
She's got to go down.
Anyways, our final item this week is, of course, our Horsemen of the Week. And they are
Abigail and Austin. They a couple kids that is a prime example of some kids that have set a goal and work to attain it. These are the kids that come out every week to, you've probably seen them at some of our events selling pizza in the back, whatnot. Their goal was to raise enough money to get to go to PAX, which they fulfilled last week.
Yep. They are two young people who said, we want to do this, make a plan, do it, and they did it.
Yep.
They killed all the Jedi.
Hats off to them. What?
No. Wait a minute.
Not what they did.
Are we talking about Vader and Palpatine? Never mind. Okay, all right. Anyways, thanks for watching this week, guys.
Second.
Follow us
twice.
If anybody sat through both, wow.
You're Horseman of the Week
You
next
are
time.
the champion. Anyways, follow us on all things social to let people know we exist. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/4horsemancomics. Follow us on Instagram at 4horsemancomics. Search for our YouTube channel, 4horseman Comics and Gaming. Follow us on Twitter at 4horsemancomics. And watch all of our streaming content, with or without sound, on Twitch at twitch.tv/4horsemancomics. Party on, Ron.
Party on, Ryan. Yeah. By the way, we got to talk about some changes coming up here real soon.
The changes.
The changes. I sort of lost the store in Vegas.
What?